Good morning, Oakfield Elementary. Please stand for the pledge. Today for pledgers, I had to go back in our files because I'm out of pledgers again. So I brought back our elementary staff doing the pledge. Check it out.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic
for which it stands,
one nation,
under God,
indivisible, with liberty
and justice
for all.
Yay, that was good.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Thanks again to all the staff who participated in that Google Hangout pledge. I'm looking for more pledgers, so get those videos rolling and send them to me as soon as possible. Today is Wednesday, May 6, 2020. Did you know that it's Bike to School Day today? So get outside, get on your bike around in a few circles, and then go back in the house and you're at school. So it's a great morning to get outside and do a little quick bike ride to start your day. Today is our 30th day of virtual learning. 30 days, that is incredible. You got this. Keep it up. We are getting closer to the end every single day. So I'm proud of you for continuing to give it your best shot. Other news, let's look at our joke for today. Here we go. Where do cows go for entertainment? Ready? The movies. Not right now, but when the movie theaters open back up, maybe. We have a ton of celebrations for Staff Appreciation Week today. The first one comes to us from Addie and Emma Rentmeester. They're shouting out all the special staff. So Mrs. Albert, Mrs. Moore, Miss Belanger, and Miss Molly, Mr. Ogle, and Mrs. Burgum. So take a look at their sign. Adeline Rentmeester would also like to shout out Mrs. Borick and Mrs. Lindsley, the second grade teachers. Take a look. Isabel and Heidi Doring have a message for Mr. Ogle. Check this out.
Hi, Mr. Ogle. Thank you for being our librarian. Miss you.
Henry Drakowski made a handprint message for Mr. Shep. I like his creativity. Look at this. Isabel Doring also made a sign for her third grade teacher, Mrs. Pino. Speaking of Mrs. Pino, Spencer Geidel also made a video to say hello. Take a look.
Hi, Miss Pino. I want to say something really kind to you since it's teacher appreciation. I like how you're a really nice teacher and help us learn a lot of things. Thank you.
Hearing kind words is awesome. Thanks, Spencer. Heidi Doring also made a sign for her teacher, Mrs. Zilke. I like the math symbols on it. Check it out. William Legal also wanted to show his love for his teacher, Mrs. Zilke. He created a sign just for her. I like how William also created a sign for all the staff. Thank you. The next one is from Ava and Ellery Lamb. They got creative using a refrigerator for a whiteboard and wrote a cool message for all staff as well. Take a look. Matthew Legal also wanted to shout out his third grade teacher, Mrs. Schmidt, as well as all the staff at Oakfield Elementary. Here's his creative sign. Garrett Drakowski was full of smiles for his message to his third grade teacher, Mrs. Schmidt. And Mitchell Legal wraps up our staff appreciation for today with a message to Mrs. Larson as well as all of the staff at Oakfield Elementary. Thank you to all students and families who are submitting signs and videos to shout out our staff. We so appreciate it. And I know we have more coming tomorrow as well. Keep up the great work. Now it's time to shout out some students. Our first shout out comes to us from Mrs. Lindsley. She would like to shout out Isaac Kautzer for exploring nature during the first Friday catch-up day last week. Mrs. Lindsley sent links to families with ideas of outdoor STEM activities, and Isaac took on the challenge and explored the woods. I hope you enjoyed it, Isaac. What a great activity. Our second shout out comes to us from Mrs. Zilke and Mrs. Harrison, our first grade team. They would like to shout out all the first graders who've been able to embrace some new technology using Seesaw to watch videos, send pictures, notes, drawings, and complete some fun learning activities as well. Seesaw is a new platform that we are trying out, and thank you first grade for helping us with that. So keep up the great work to the shout outs today and to all students in the Oakfield Elementary School. And finally, our guest teachers and parents, thank you again for all that you continue to do. I know that this is Staff Appreciation Week, and quite frankly, you are all part of our staff right now as you're helping guide your kids. I know it's not easy, but I appreciate the feedback you're providing to teachers and allowing us to support you as needed. Also, I did include the parent input form in yesterday's email, so if you have an interest in filling that out, that is definitely optional, but if you have some things you'd like us to keep in mind as we're forming class lists for next year, please fill that out by Friday the 15th. To end our announcements today, we are going to go back to honoring staff, and our motto comes to us from William, Matthew, and Mitchell Legal as we conclude today's announcements by again celebrating all staff. Thanks, boys, for doing that. And again, remember, it's Ride Your Bike to School Day, so get on your bike, ride around the driveway, and then come back into school, which is your house. I hope you have a wonderful Wednesday and then get outside to enjoy some sun once all your learning's done for today. Make great choices, stay in the green zone, and show those expected behaviors. See you tomorrow.